have over here? A turtle? What's your turtle's name? Tim. Do you love him? Yeah? Do you think he loves you too? Yeah? What does Tim eat? Here, what do you got here? What is that? Meat. Meat? Hamburger? Yeah, is he hungry, do you think? You want to feed him? Well, he likes it, doesn't he? Tim likes that hamburger, doesn't he, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want some more, huh?
Ouch!
Does that hurt when he bites you like that? Do you think he means to hurt you, though? When he bites? You think he means to hurt you? No? Nah. He's just hungry. Can we make some pet prints with Timmy here? Yeah? You want to make some pet prints? Go, Tim. Go for it. Stick your paws right in there. George, what do we have here? Seagull, huh? Can I pet him? Yeah? What's his name? No, do what I told you. Sweet Pea. How did you decide to name him Sweet Pea?
From Popeye.
From Popeye. Ooh, look at that. What's he eating there? Fish? What kind, you know? Like sardines or something?
I don't know.
Where did you get Sweet Pea from?
Woo! It hatched from an egg.
It hatched from an egg. You've had him since he was a baby then?
Yeah.
Yeah? You keep Sweet Pea at home, right?
Yeah.
But Sweet Pea's giving us a bath here. Where does he live at home? He doesn't stay in a tub like this all the time.
He has a big cage outside.
A big cage. How big? About this big or about that big, huh? And he just stays in there all the time?
Mm-hmm.
You take him out to play with him, though?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long have you had him?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. He's just a baby. He's pretty big for just Sweet Pea. He's pretty big for just 6 weeks old, huh? Wow. Well, he's a great bird. How are you going to teach him how to fly?
I carry him and he flies down.
You carry him and he flies, huh? So he just flies on little trips right now, but he's going to learn how to fly on longer and longer trips every time, huh? Terrific. Terrific. Thanks, George. These friends of mine have some great and really interesting pets. Stephen, tell me about your pet.
Well, it's a hamster, and
Where is he?
he's on the stick.
He's on the stick. Show me the hamster. Where is he?
Right there.
Yeah?
You want to pet him?
Sure, I'd love to. Where is he?
Right there.
Right there. Is that his head? Okay. Now, how come we can't see your hamster?
He's imaginary.
Yeah? Why do you have an imaginary hamster?
Because all my aunts are dead.
All your aunts are dead, so you have an imaginary hamster. Jade, you have an imaginary pet too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Pet rock.
Oh, you have pet rocks. Let's see those pet rocks there.
This is Tommy the big. The big one is Tommy.
Yeah?
And the little one is Tina.
Tina, do they do anything special?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What do they
They
do?
can sit down and they can stay.
Yeah,
They say them stay.
Yeah?
They stay. And when I get home, I'm going to give them a bath.
They take baths, your rocks?
Yeah. And they get very frisky when I give them baths.
What do you mean they get very frisky?
Because they're so heavy that they go right down to the bottom and they don't know how to swim.
Some kids just can't have pets. I'm sure you know what it feels like when you want something really, really badly, but you just can't have it. And no matter what the reason is for the no, it still hurts. This is a book called Tight Times, and it's a story about a little boy who really hurts because, well, he wants some things he just can't have.
Tight Times by Barbara Shook Haven. Pictures by Trina Sharp Hyman. This morning I asked Mom, why can't I have a dog? Not now, she said, not again, and not to bother her when she's busy. So I asked Daddy, why can't I have a dog? Last year you said I could have one when I was bigger, and I'm a lot bigger, see? So why not now? Because of tight times, said Daddy. He said I was too little to understand. I'm not too little, I said. Daddy said he'd give me a shoulder ride and tell me all about it at breakfast. He said tight times are when everything keeps going up. I had a balloon that did that once. Daddy said tight times are why we all eat Mr. Bulk instead of cereals in little boxes. I like little boxes better. Daddy said tight times are why we went to the sprinkler last summer instead of the lake. I like the lake better. Daddy said tight times are why we don't have roast beef on Sunday. Instead, we have soupy things with lima beans. I hate lima beans. If I had a dog, I'd make him eat mine. Daddy said tight times are why Mrs. McIntosh picks me up after school instead of Mommy, because of Mommy's job. Mommy was more fun. Mrs. McIntosh isn't good at games, and she never wants to watch what I want on TV. I'd trade her for a dog any day.
How can you run out on me this way?
I'm sorry, Rosalind.
This afternoon, something funny happened.
Think of Paula.
Daddy came home in the middle of the day.
Been a long
I was making up a new game, and Mrs. McIntosh was watching her program.
go.
Daddy looked mad.
I'll see you tomorrow.
He said something to Mrs. McIntosh, and she left. Then Daddy fixed us both special drinks. He said he wasn't mad at me. He said he was mad because he'd lost something. I said, look behind the radiator, because that's where I found my lost puzzle piece. Daddy said it wasn't that simple. What he lost was his job. Then Mommy came home. She gave me a candy bar and said she wanted to talk to Daddy. She said I could go outside and sit on the front steps, but not to go near the street, no matter what. Mrs. McIntosh never let me do that. I was just sitting on the steps when I heard something. It sounded like it was coming from the trash can. It sounded like someone crying. It kept on crying. So I walked over and looked under the lid. There was something in there. It was a cat. I don't know how it got in, but a nice lady helped me get it out. I never saw such a skinny little cat. I gave it some of my candy bar, but it wouldn't eat. The nice lady said to give it a saucer of milk. I asked the lady if it was her cat. She said no. She said I could keep it if I wanted. Wow, what a nice lady. I ran all the way up the stairs. I tiptoed into the kitchen. I tried to be quiet, but the milk was up too high. It tipped and made a terrible mess. Mommy and Daddy ran out of their room. Daddy looked funny. He looked at the cat. Then he looked at me. "What's that?" he asked. "It's a cat," I told him. "A nice lady said I could keep it, and I didn't go near the street." Then something sort of scary happened. Daddy started to cry. So did Mommy. I didn't know Daddy's cried. I didn't know what to do. And they both made a sandwich hug with me in the middle. So I started to cry. Then Daddy said, Okay, you can keep it. Only one thing. I never want to hear another word about your wanting a dog. Ever." "Okay," I said. After dinner, Daddy asked me what I was going to call my cat. "Dog," I said, because I always wanted one, even if I don't anymore. Dog's a great cat. She's good at games, and she likes to tickle me with her chin whiskers. I sure hope Dog...